Just wanted to say a quick word about hair stackers. A lot of people wonder if it's something that you really need. There are some applications where it's not really that critical to have all the hairs even, but a lot of flies like elk caddises, comparidun mayflies, some foam beetles that have a hair wing, it just makes the fly look a whole lot better if you have those hairs even. And sometimes it makes it a lot easier to tie those materials in to have them evened up as well. So we're going to take a look at our hair stackers. I've got two different styles here. The Dr. Slick brass hair stacker and just a real inexpensive, I believe the brand is Terra, which is Wapsi's store brand. Not really a whole lot of difference here. They're both just two tubes. One tube is designed to set down in the other almost, but not quite all the way, so that there's a little bit of room down there for the hairs to even out, so that when you pull them out, they're easy to handle. A lot of them have different sized barrels. How big a barrel that you want is going to just depend on how much deer hair you're using. If you're just doing nothing but smaller flies, little trout flies, a smaller barrel is going to be easier to manage. If you're doing bass bugs, deer hair poppers, things like that, and you need to even up the hairs for the collars on those flies, you're going to use bigger clumps of hairs, and you're going to want that bigger barrel so that they have plenty of room to move past each other and even up a lot easier. As far as how to use these, very simple. You just take your material, your elk hair, your deer hair, bucktail, whatever you're going to, squirrel tail, whatever you want to even up, and you're just going to shave that off, always making sure to keep that close to the hide. The one important thing here, you notice how uneven those are, that's what we're going to fix. The one important thing here is to make sure that we get all of the underfur, that soft underfur at the base of the hide, we get all of that out, and any broken or short hairs, we don't want those in there too. So what we're going to do is we're just grabbing these tips very tightly as we can, and just pulling all of that excess material out, because what that's going to do, if we leave that underhair in there, those hairs won't be able to slide past each other in the stacker, and they won't even up as easily. And so then we're just, once we've got all the underhair out, we're just going to take those and we're going to put them tips first down in the stacker, and just give that a couple of sharp pops. You can do it on the tabletop, you can do it on your hand, whatever. And then when you pull that barrel out, those tips should be sitting there waiting for you, all nice and even and ready to tie onto the fly. You just grab them with your fingers, pull them out of there, and then you're ready to measure them on your fly to whatever length you need and tie them in. Pretty simple, pretty easy.